like to tell you something about the potential of hydrogen as we see here in Bavaria. And first of all, I would like to introduce the Center Hydrogen.Bavaria and the Hydrogen Alliance Bavaria. So the Center Hydrogen.Bavaria and the Hydrogen Alliance Bavaria were founded in 2019. And the Center Hydrogen.Bavaria is a state-financed strategy and coordination center for hydrogen-related topics in Bavaria. And on the other hand, we have the Hydrogen Alliance Bavaria, which is a networking and interest platform, especially for companies, but also for research institutions and associations. And we as Center Hydrogen.Bavaria coordinate this network, this alliance. Our tasks in the Center Hydrogen.Bavaria are, for example, the strategy development. So together with the Ministry of Economic Affairs here in Bavaria, we developed the hydrogen strategy. And at the moment we are working on a hydrogen roadmap for Bavaria. The second part is demonstration and analysis. So what we are not a funding agency, but we bring partners together so that they can make projects together. The third part is public relations and networking. On the one hand, this is within our alliance. So we have network meetings within our alliance. And we have special webinars to specific topics, for example, but we also are trying to get in contact with European and German and also worldwide partners in the world. The members in our alliance are quite broad, you can say. So we have companies which are, let's say, pure hydrogen companies, which just focus on hydrogen technologies. We have also companies who have several business units in the field of hydrogen. And there are also many companies in our alliance who do not have any focus at the moment at hydrogen, but probably in the future, they want also to participate in the hydrogen economy. When we have a closer look into our members, then you can see that we have a strong focus on mobility here. This is due to the structure of Bavaria. So we have the most employees in the automotive sector in whole Germany. And this is why we have many members which are doing drive technology, automotive engineering, engineering, and so on. But we have also companies who are doing vacuum technology, and we have network operators, we have investment and financing companies, and so on. At the moment, we have over 170 partners and are still growing. And the partners are also very various. So we have self-employed professionals, we have medium-sized businesses, and also large corporations, and also research institutes and associations in our alliance. Let's talk a little bit about the Bavarian hydrogen strategy. So hydrogen can be a solution for many sectors. For example, for the heating sector, you can blend hydrogen to the national natural gas network to decarbonize directly the heating sector. You can use this hydrogen for high temperature processes, or you can use fuel cells to heat up your buildings. And we have, of course, the industry sector, which is also very important for us. We have also big refineries in Bavaria. These are at the moment the largest consumers of hydrogen at the moment. We have also ammonia production and methanol production here in Bavaria. And the goal is here to substitute the gray hydrogen, which they use at the moment, with green hydrogen in the future. Also, the mobility sector I mentioned earlier is very important for Bavaria. So hydrogen, you all know this, you can use it in a car, in trucks, also in airplanes, and always when the distances gets longer and the weight grows, then hydrogen makes more sense. This is why we focus a little bit more on trucks and buses here in Bavaria and not so much on passenger cars. The last sector where hydrogen can play a major role is, of course, in the field of energy storage. So for daily storage, battery and pump storage power plant are a useful alternative. But when you think about seasonal storage, hydrogen can play a massive role. So when we see all these consumers of hydrogen in the future, in a decarbonized future, then we can see that we will have a huge demand of hydrogen in the future. And different studies tell different numbers. So let's say it's between 200 and 1,000 terawatt hours hydrogen a year in Germany. And just to compare it to the energy production in Germany at the moment, we have just around 500 terawatt hours of electricity generated per year. So this makes it very clear that Germany on the one hand, and of course Bavaria on the other hand, has to import hydrogen on a large scale in the future. And this is what we are also looking at. So we are looking at partners for this hydrogen import. For example, in the first steps, these are partners like probably Denmark or Scotland, which are very close to us. But in the future, of course, we have to think on a big scale and on a global scale. And there are partners like Australia or North Africa or Southern America partners, which are very interested and where we have at the moment the first discussions with them to set up feasibility studies and make huge demonstration projects. So when we want to summarize the Bavarian hydrogen strategy, then you can say with this strategy, we want to achieve the climate targets. So this is one piece of a bigger puzzle, and we want to rapid ramp up the market for hydrogen economy. And not only for achieving the climate targets, but also to get long-term economic growth here in Bavaria. The strategy has a strong focus on green hydrogen on the one hand and on mobility on the other hand. And it's clear Bavaria has to import a lot of their hydrogen, and we want to export our technology in the world. Let's talk a little bit about the hydrogen refueling stations in Germany and also in Bavaria. So at the moment we have 92.
나눠서 볼 텐데요. 현재 독일에 92개의 수소 충전소가 있습니다. 대도시 위주로 포진이 되어 있고요. 또 주요 간선도로에 위치해 있습니다. 저희 목표는 수소 충전소를 400개 설치해서 수소 모빌리티를 위한 기본적인 인프라를 마련하는 것입니다. 저희 수소 충전소는 컨소시엄을 통해서 설치하고 있는데요. 독일 정부와 그리고 EU 프로그램을 통해서 자금 조달을 하고 있고, 이 컨소시엄에서 쉘이 한 개 파트너로 참여하고 있습니다. 충전소가 92개 있다고 말씀을 드렸는데요. 350바 기술이 도입된 충전소는 그중 7개에 불과합니다. 그렇기 때문에 바이에른이 이 분야에 집중을 하고자 하고 있고, 이 격차를 좁히기 위해서 바이에른의 수소 충전소 보조금 명령서가 채택이 되었습니다. 상용차를 위해서 350바 기술이 필요한 차량을 위해서 이러한 충전소를 저희가 설치하고자 합니다. 또 액화수소에 대한 프로젝트에 대해서도 자금을 투자할 계획을 가지고 있습니다. 일부 OEM들이 이런 액화수소 기술 역시 관심을 가지고 있기 때문입니다. 바이에른즈는 이 충전소뿐만 아니라 세계의 트럭과 같은 또는 버스와 같은 상용차 종류에 대해서도 투자를 하고자 합니다. 목표는 2023년까지 수소 모빌리티를 위한 기본적인 인프라로서 100개의 수소 충전소를 설치하는 것입니다. 야심차지만 실현 가능하다고 봅니다. 지금까지 들어주셔서 감사하고요.